Now that pretty much everybody is able to watch Spider-Man No Way Home from home, or if it's not out in your region yet, it will be soon, we are starting to learn more details in regards to what the film cut out during various steps of the process, from the final editing bay cuts to, of course, the very early drafts. And in this video, we are going to go over the New York scene that featured Venom joining the battle. Almost. So this info comes at us from one of the co-writers of Spider-Man No Way Home, this being Chris McKenna, who sat down and talked to Empire magazine, and he was asked if he could elaborate a little bit more on what exactly Eddie Brock was doing during the end credit scene of the film. Of course, you know, how he was brought into the MCU, and whether that was the only version of it, because other versions of what Eddie might have been doing have been teased. He did reveal that initially there was a version where Eddie is featured in the actual film, not just during the credits. And he actually would have been trying to make his way to New York for the battle because there was this calling that was pulling him there. Again, it kind of makes sense when you see the end, the portal and everything. They're all being pulled towards that location because the Spider-Man, aka the totems as they talked about in regards to Sony, so they're all being pulled there. Essentially what happens is he's trying to get to the Statue of Liberty, and he ends up having a car that he's hijacked. We actually see him, and they figured it was either going to be like the Lincoln Tunnel or something, or him just on the outskirts looking at the Statue of Liberty and turning into Venom, kind of like, you know, desperate to get there on time before he's sent back. Now, quite obviously, to me, the first thing that jumped in my mind is Venom driving the van, you know, screaming at Spider-Man. I kind of pictured that meme in live action, and certainly Spider-Man No Way Home literally played into all the memes. So you could see how this kind of would have worked and been funny, but at the same time, it would have, with itself, brought a whole lot of other problems and questions like, wait, we just cut to Venom for no reason? Wait, why doesn't he just, like, Venomize and join the battle? Why is he gotta drive this car or truck or whatever, right? It just brings a lot more questions into the whole aspect of it, and it would have been a little jarring to just cut to random Venom in a car screaming. Like, it doesn't make sense, right? So I understand why they pulled back on it. In my opinion, it's a cool scene. It would have worked for only the most hardcore of the hardcore and the most in the know people. Other people, they would have just been confused, and that would have hurt the film.